Have you ever heard of an entire army 50,000 strong, just vanishing into thin air? It sounds like something straight out of a Hollywood blockbuster, but this is a real historical mystery that has puzzled archaeologists and historians for over 2.5 millennia. Today, we're diving deep into the sands of time to uncover the story of the lost army of Cambyses. Our story begins in 525 BC. The Persian Empire, under the rule of King Cambyses II, son of the legendary Cyrus the Great, had just conquered Egypt. Cambyses was an ambitious ruler, determined to expand his empire even further. His next target was the Siwa Oasis, a remote but wealthy settlement famous for its Oracle of Amun, a powerful religious center whose priests had defied Persian authority. To crush this rebellion and seize its riches, Cambyses dispatched a massive force of 50,000 soldiers from the city of Thebes. According to the ancient Greek historian Herodotus, our primary source for this tale, the army began its long march into the vast western desert. They were well supplied and confident, traveling for 7 days until they reached an oasis known as Karga. This was the last time anyone ever saw them. Herodotus wrote that as the army journeyed from Karga toward Siwa, a colossal sandstorm, a simoom, rose up from the south. A wind of incredible force and heat, carrying with it a mountain of sand, descended upon the soldiers. And just like that, the entire army was buried, swallowed by the desert, never to be seen again. 50,000 men, their weapons, their supplies gone without a trace. For centuries, this story was largely regarded as just that, a story. Many historians believed Herodotus might have exaggerated or even fabricated the account. After all, 50,000 is an enormous number of people to simply disappear. Could a single sandstorm really obliterate such a massive force? Skeptics proposed that perhaps the army was ambushed and defeated by local tribes, and the sandstorm story was a convenient excuse invented by Cambyses to cover up a humiliating military failure. Others suggested the soldiers perished from dehydration and exhaustion after getting lost in the unforgiving desert landscape. The lack of any physical evidence, no bodies, no armor, no weapons, left the mystery wide open. But then, the search began. For generations, explorers, adventurers, and archaeologists have been drawn to the Egyptian desert, captivated by the legend. They've searched for clues, for any sign of this lost legion. One of the most famous was Count Laszlo Almasi, the real-life figure who inspired The English Patient. In the 1930s, he scoured the desert, convinced he was on the right track, but found nothing conclusive. The desert jealously guarded its secrets. The trail went cold for decades, until the late 20th and early 21st centuries, when modern technology gave researchers new hope. In the 1990s, a geological survey team working on an oil expedition stumbled upon something remarkable. They found pottery shards, arrowheads, and even what looked like human remains scattered across a remote area between the Karga and Siwa oases. Could this be it? The evidence was intriguing, but not definitive enough to close the case. Then, in 2009, 2 Italian archaeologists, brothers Angelo and Alfredo Castiglione, made a stunning announcement. After years of dedicated searching, they claimed to have found the definitive proof. Their discovery was centered around a unique natural rock shelter, a massive formation large enough to protect a significant number of people from the elements. Near this rock, they unearthed hundreds of human bones, Persian-style arrowheads, bronze daggers, and even a horse's bit, all dating back to the time of Cambyses. The Castiglione brothers theorized that the army wasn't buried all at once in a single cataclysmic event, as Herodotus described. Instead, they believed the soldiers, battered by the sandstorm, sought refuge near this large rock. But the relentless storm lasted for days, trapping them without water or escape. One by one, they succumbed to the elements. Over time, the shifting sands would have covered their remains. This theory reconciles Herodotus's account of a deadly sandstorm with the archaeological evidence, suggesting a more drawn-out, but equally grim, end. However, the scientific community is still divided. Many prominent Egyptologists remain skeptical. They point out that the discovered artifacts could belong to local tribes or other travelers who passed through the area over the centuries. The human remains have not been definitively identified as belonging to a large, single group of 6th century BC Persian soldiers. The sheer scale of the lost army, 50,000 men, makes it hard to believe that only a few hundred remains would be found. Where are the other 49,000? This is where another fascinating theory comes into play. Some researchers, like Professor Olaf Kaper from Leiden University, propose a completely different narrative. He suggests the army was never lost in a sandstorm at all. Kaper's research points to an inscription found at the Dakhla Oasis, which suggests that a powerful Egyptian rebel leader named Petabastus III ambushed and destroyed the Persian force. According to this theory, Cambyses' successor, Darius the Great, suppressed the story of this embarrassing defeat and replaced it with the tale of a divine act, a mighty sandstorm, to preserve the image of Persian invincibility. It was a brilliant piece of political propaganda that was later picked up by Herodotus and passed down through history. So what really happened? Was it a freak act of nature, a terrifying sandstorm that buried an army alive? Was it a strategic ambush by Egyptian rebels that was covered up for political reasons? Or did they simply get lost, their supplies dwindling until they perished under the brutal desert sun? The truth is, we still don't know for sure. The desert continues to hold its secrets close. Each new discovery, each new theory, only adds another layer to this captivating historical puzzle. It's a powerful reminder of the immense power of nature and the shifting, often uncertain, nature of history itself. The story of the lost army of Cambyses is more than just a military anecdote. It's a testament to the enduring allure of the unknown. A mystery buried in sand that continues to challenge and fascinate us to this day. What do you think happened to them? Let me know your theories in the comments below. Thanks for joining us on this journey into the past. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into history's greatest mysteries. We'll see you next time.